Hi everyone. Today we're going to learn about Total Quality Management, or TQM. So let's take our first example to understand. TQM. Imagine that you are running a hotel and you have hundreds of employees working for you. They all have one goal in mind: to make your hotel the best place for customers to stay. They work hard, but things don't always go according to plan. Sometimes there are complaints from customers, sometimes the staff makes mistakes. But the management team is determined to improve things. So they put together a plan called Total Quality Management, or TQM. This plan has 4 main parts. All the employees of the hotel follow these steps to improve the quality of the services in the hotel. Now let's see what these 4 steps are. The first step of TQM is customer focus and satisfaction. In this step, the main aim is to understand the customer's needs and to fulfill them so that the customer is satisfied with the product or service. The management team of the hotel decides to create a customer feedback form. This form will help them to understand what the guests like about their stay and what can be improved. They also decide to train their staff to be more attentive to the needs of the guests. For example, the staff is trained to remember the names of the guests and to greet them warmly. They also try to anticipate the needs of the guests and to fulfill them before the guests even ask for it. By doing all this, the management aims to make the customer feel special and taken care of. And ultimately, they want the customer to be so happy with their stay that they will leave a good review about the hotel online. The second step of TQM is continuous improvement. This is also known as Kaizen in TQM. It means that the company should always be looking for ways to improve its products and services. No matter how perfect something is, there is always room for improvement. The management team decides to implement a system for continuous improvement in the hotel. They break down the whole process of the hotel into small parts and then try to find ways to improve each part. For example, they look at the process of checking in and checking out the guests. They want to make this process as smooth and efficient as possible. So they put up some suggestions for the staff, like using a tablet to check the guest in and out quickly. They also suggest using a mobile app so that the guests can check in and check out from their room without any hassle. The third step of TQM is employee involvement and empowerment. This means that the company should involve its employees in the process of improving the quality of the products and services. Employees are the ones who interact with the customers, and they are the ones who can make the most difference. The management team decides to hold regular meetings with the staff to get their input on how to improve the quality of the services in the hotel. They also empower the staff to take decisions on their own. For example, if a guest complains about something, staff is empowered to take corrective action without waiting for the management to intervene. This gives the staff a sense of ownership and responsibility for the quality of the services in the hotel. The fourth step of TQM is use of tools. There are various tools that can be used to improve the quality of products and services. Some of the most popular tools include Pareto charts, flow charts, check sheets, and control charts. Pareto charts are used to identify the most common problems. Flow charts are used to map out the different processes in the company. Check sheets are used to collect data, and control charts are used to track changes in the data over time. The management team decides to use a combination of these tools to improve the quality of the services in the hotel. So these were the 4 steps involved in total quality management. Now you must be wondering, why should a company implement TQM? Well, the answer is simple. TQM helps companies to improve the quality of their products and services. It also helps them to reduce costs and increase customer satisfaction. When a company implements TQM, it becomes easy for them to compete in the market. They can produce high-quality products at low prices, which makes them more attractive to customers. We learned about TQM, but do you know there are other concepts related to TQM? We will learn about them in upcoming lessons. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.